Good evening or hello to everybody out there, depending on the time zone that you're in. I know I'm splashing through a few of them. And tonight, Riddle Me Din Din has a mermaid theme. That's right, we're going to eat like the mermaids do. And let's just have some fun with it. So, my adventurous M-Souls, how are you doing this lovely summer's eve? I have a mermaid-inspired 3-part menu for you tonight, and I hope you're hungry. Sunset's not waiting, and neither should we. Round 1, Part A. Riddle me this. What is yellow and solves your problems? Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Riddle number 2. I'm a decorative coarse-grained set of crunchy crystals, and I'm used in baking to make desserts look pretty. What am I? Riddle number 3. Which fruit is most like a number? So, let's review. In riddle number 1, what is yellow and solves your problems? Lemonade, because it's yellow and the aid solves your problems. So we'll need 1 bottle of lemonade. Pick the brand of your choice. In riddle number 2, I'm a decorative coarse grain set of crunchy crystals, and I'm used to make baking goods pretty. It is sanding sugar, which is different from regular sugar. It's that stuff that's really colored in teal, green, purple, pink, whichever you like. In riddle number 3, which fruit is most like a number? Well, let's count it out. 9, 10, 11, 12. A lemon for 11. Oops. Did I have a faux pas? Well, we're going to need lemons to slice up for garnish and to use their juice to rim the glasses to hold that sugar. So Venus, what does this make? It's color changing mermaid lemonade. That's right, it's color changing. But wait, we can't serve it yet because there's something important we've got to do first. So just set those ingredients to the side, put them in the fridge or the cupboard. Here we go. Round 1, Part B. I am available in metal, plastic, or silicone, and I'm used to help store water as it changes from liquid to solid. What am I? Riddle number 2. I'm an edible dye used to change the color of food. What am I? Oh, we've got to have fun when we can. Say let happiness in day. So we're going to have some fun. All right, let's review. In riddle number 1, I'm available metal, plastic, or silicone used to store water while it changes from liquid to solid. It's an ice tray. And so nowadays you can have those fancy silicone molds to look like little seashells or mermaid tails or whatever you want. Or you could have those old-fashioned plastic ones or the ones with the metal and you pull the handle up and everything comes out. You're going to need about 4 trays of ice cubes. So if you only have 1 tray, what I do is I pop out the solid ice cubes once they're set into bowls and leave them in the freezer while I continue to use the tray and amass the amount of ice cubes we need. And we're going to need a lot of them. But don't just throw water in there. Wait, listen to the next part. In riddle number 2, an edible dye used to change the color of food. It is food coloring. And you're going to add just a few drops of food coloring to each slot of the ice tray. And be sure to swirl it around a bit to make sure that each color is mixed well. We want multicolored ice cubes for this thing. All right. Now, here we go. Venus, what is this for? The magically pretty mermaid ice cubes. And how do we make them? Okay. So I've kind of said already, when you put in your water, you're going to want to add the different colors of the food coloring, a couple drops each to each of the different ice cube holder sections. You want to use 3 to 4 different colors. And so if your sanding sugar is teal, pink, purple, you might want to try the blueies, the purplies, the pinkies, whatever. Mix it up as you like. And part of what makes this mermaid lemonade recipe so magical is that it is color changing. And it's color changing because of the pretty ice cubes. So once you put your lemonade of whatever brand in your glasses, before you do that, you want to put the lemon juice on the edges of these glasses in an outside rim, stick them into the sanding sugar that you can spread out in a plate, squish it around so it all gets stuck and looks pretty. And when you put the lemonade in, then you're going to put the ice cubes inside before you serve. So once the ice cubes are in, as they start to melt, they're releasing the colored dyes, the food coloring, into the lemonade. That's what makes it color changing. So it's really great and so pretty and so fun and so magical. So it's just using simple juice glasses or clear cups would work the best to see the effect that's happening inside your cup as you talk and you drink. So chill and chat and let that lemonade mix with the melting ice cubes. Feel free to garnish with the lemon on the side and add a fun straw or even an umbrella. And enjoy. So we've got our drink for the evening, everybody, our mermaid lemonade. And while you've got your ice cubes freezing, let's move on to the main dish because I can't just send you off with just a little splash. Here we go. This is something I actually really found quite enjoyable. So now that we have our yummy drink, we need to prepare our main meal, and I found the perfect thing. Shh, I'm not telling you what it is. Here comes round 2. Riddle me this. What do you call a stingy, angry crustacean? Riddle number 2. Have you seen the film about an onion that turns into a spider? Guess what it's called? Ooh. Riddle number 3. I quit my job after my boss started paying me in vegetables. Gonna find out why. Riddle number 4. What is a cat's favorite condiment? La 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 la. It's fun to jump in and out of the water, huh? Riddle number 5. I am a mild red condiment used in some Hungarian sausage recipes, in Spanish octopus tapas, and sprinkled on top of potatoes and deviled egg recipes. What am I? Riddle number 6. So, I went on a date the other night. They took out the pickles from their burger and cut them in half. You think we had a second date? Riddle number 7. I saw a woman placing a ring of sodium chloride around her margarita. I asked her why. You know what she said? Riddle number 8. I'm a condiment made from the dried blackberries that were harvested while I was still unripe. What am I? La 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 la. Okay, Emsel, let's review. So for round 2 in the first riddle, what do you call a stingy, angry crustacean? A shellfish crab. Shellfish. They're shellfish. They're being so selfish. Shellfish crab. Okay, 1 pound of imitation crab meat will be needed. In riddle number 2, have you seen the film about an onion that turns into a spider? It's called Shallot's Web. Shallot's Web. Anyone in childhood in my part of the world would know about Charlotte's Web. We're going to need 1 minced shallot or a red onion. In riddle number 3, I quit my job after my boss started paying me in vegetables. It's because I couldn't live off the celery. That celery was too low. The salary? My celery? Oh, lisps. You're going to need a half cup of chopped celery here. In riddle number 4, what's a cat's favorite condiment? Ready for this? Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. It's mayo. We're going to need a half cup of mayonnaise. In riddle number 5, are you still with me? I hope so. I am a mild red condiment used in some Hungarian sausage recipes, in Spanish octopus tapas, and sprinkled on top of potatoes, and I like them for deviled eggs, personally. It's paprika. We'll need a half teaspoon of paprika. Paprika? So sorry. So unprofessional. We'll need a half teaspoon of paprika. Now, riddle number 6. So I went on a date the other night. They took out the pickles from their burger and cut them in half. Do you think we had a second date? Nah, for me that was the deal breaker. Deal breaker. And it's a half teaspoon of dill. In riddle number 7, I saw a woman placing a ring of sodium chloride around her margarita. I asked her why. You know what she said? The salt keeps the spirits from escaping. Ever seen those salt rings in movies? Sodium chloride salt. She wanted to keep the spirits in her drink. She's drinking a margarita. Okay, anyways, we're gonna need a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Come on now, I thought that was a clever one. Work with me here. In riddle number 8, I am a condiment made from the dried blackberries that were harvested while I was still unripe. What am I? We're talking about black pepper, and we'll need a 1/4 teaspoon of the black pepper. So you may ask Venus, what does this make? And I'll say mermaid tails. You got it, mermaid tails. It's going to make these. And I'll tell you how. Muggles would call this dish crab croissant sandwiches, but mermaid tails sounds so much more fun. And here's how we put it all together. So we're going to mix all the ingredients in a mixing bowl until all the pieces are evenly coated. You're going to refrigerate for 1 hour before serving it itself in a salad or on a flake croissant. And to make it look like a mermaid tail, you stick the pointy ends of the croissant upwards to the sky, and you can use toothpicks to help it stand if you want, or just lay it against a bed of lettuce in the background on a diagonal, so those mermaid tails look like they're diving back into the sea, which is the plate. Maybe use blue plates. I don't know. Use your imagination. You can even get fancy and put a side of sea salt chips or nori, which is the salty seaweed snacks, to be the bed for the croissant. So the mermaid tail's got some sea salt or seaweed with her there. Make it even more authentic. Now that's our main for the meal, but you know I'm not done with you. This is a 3-part menu, and we've got a dessert coming up. So let's take a look at this. Okay. So get ready. Round number 3. Riddle me this. What must you do before entering a cookie eating competition? Riddle number 2. Why did Venus change her hair color? Riddle number 3. What does a loaf of bread say when breaking up with his girlfriend? Riddle number 4. After a day at the aquarium, my other half told me they wanted to get a manatee. What did I reply? Riddle number 5. Lately, my name has been used in a lot of Tumblr memes and public polls as a nonsensical random answer to various questions. Real me, however, is a bean harvested by hand and soaked in a mixture of water and ethyl alcohol to draw out my extract. What could I be? Ooh, splash, splish, splash, splish, splash. Do, 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 do. Riddle number 6. 2 astronauts are chilling on the space station when one turns to the other and says, "I can't find any milk for my coffee." What was the other astronaut's reply? All right. Riddle number 7. I symbolize tears and also wisdom, even serenity. And it is the last of these 3 that might be the reason Marge Simpson wears me every day. What am I? Okay, here we go. Just checking in. How are you guys doing? Let's review. Okay, here. So, in riddle number 1, what must you do before entering a cookie eating competition? Sign a wafer. Wafer. Instead of a wafer, sign a wafer. Okay. So you're going to use 48 nil wafers. This is a seashell-shaped cookie, or half circles will also do. Or you could make your own. In riddle number 2, why did Venus change her hair color? It was a good day to die. D-Y-E, die instead of D-I-E. It's a good day to die. Basically, use food dyes of your choice. Pink, teal, blue, and purple are the ones I like most. In riddle number 3, what does a loaf of bread say when breaking up with his girlfriend? Girl, you deserve butter. Butter instead of better. We're going to need a half cup of butter. In riddle number 4, after a day at the aquarium, my other half told me they wanted to get a manatee. They wanted to get a man a tea. So I said, okay, honey, a dash of cream and no sugar, please. Because I'm the man. Well, basically, what we're going to need is 2 cups of icing sugar. He called her sugar. No sugar, please. But we're going to need 2 cups of sugar here. All right, riddle number 5. Lately, my name has been used in a lot of Tumblr memes and public polls, but I'm really a bean that gets soaked, harvested once a year to draw out my extract. We're talking about vanilla extract. For some reason, vanilla extract is a big popular meme lately, on Tumblr especially. I don't know why, but it seems to be the answer. They ask me what my name is, vanilla extract. Ask me what breed of dog I have, vanilla extract. I don't know. This is what's happening. So I just thought I'd let you guys know that's what's going on. Riddle number 6. 2 astronauts are chilling in the space station when one turns to the other and says, "I can't find any milk for my coffee." And the other one says, "In space, no one can. Here, use cream." Here, you scream? No one can hear you scream? Okay, we're going to need 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream. 2 to 3 tablespoons of cream. Do you hear me scream? Tablespoons of cream. Space has to go in the right place. Spelling does matter. Riddle number 7. I symbolize tears, also wisdom, purity, and serenity. Serenity now? It's probably what Marge Simpson is wishing for every morning when she puts on her pearls. So what we're going to need is 24 white or pastel sixlets, or they're large pearl sprinkles. So they look like pearls, but they're edible candies you can put on top of cakes and cupcakes and such like that. We need about 24 of them to go with the 48 wafers or seashell shaped cookies. All right, so let me float around over here while I tell you how we put this all together. Okay, once you've gathered all of your ingredients, because you're really good listeners and maybe you took some notes, to make the buttercream frosting that will go in between these wafers, combine the butter, sugar, and vanilla extract with an electric mixer. For really fluffy frosting, beat the butter alone first for a couple of minutes before adding anything to it. Add the cream and beat it until you reach the desired consistency. Portion the buttercream frosting into 4 different bowls. Dye each bowl a different color using the food dyes you've chosen. Portion each color into a piping bag all together, kind of side by side. Use a star tip if you've got the choice. If you don't have piping bags, I use a big Ziploc bag and just cut a little hole off of one bottom corner. You can also do this one at a time if you want to be more precise, but I kind of like mixing it all together like a rainbow and letting it come out a bit more random. So you're going to add the cream and beat it until you reach your desired consistency. Swirl frosting onto 6 cookies, then swap out the colors if you're doing a variety of colors and want to make sure each set of cookies has their own set of colors. Place 1 6-lit or pearl candy in the front of each frosting swirl. Sandwich a second cookie on each clam, the wafer, without smashing the frosting off. You want to angle the top cookie so it's off center and you can clearly see the pearl inside from the front of the cookie. So basically you put the icing on the back side or the flat side of the one cookie, place the pearl at the front edge, and then the other cookies on a diagonal. So at the back, the 2 cookies are touching on their edge, but at the front, they're spaced apart with the pearl in between and the creamy mound of frosting a little bit higher than the pearl at the back there. It's so cool. It's really cute. It's really pretty. It's really fun and fun to eat. So I hope so that you have fun creating this mermaid meal and more so enjoy eating it up. Don't forget to meet me back here this time next week for a new edition of Mermaid themed Riddle Me Din Din. And until then, I wish you joyful meal times. And also, if you haven't subscribed with it yet, but you're passing through and you like what I offer, please subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the like button as well. Join our community and help us grow. We're growing, we're new, and we want you. So this is Venus Callida signing off. Have a wonderful night. Woo!